Hey guys, welcome back again to this new video tutorial with OSP Pro, and this is going to be node.js. Now in this video, again my friends, I'm going to be showing you how do you declare variables in node.js and how do you play around with it. Now just like the previous program that guys I happen to show you, or we happen to do with node.js, we happen to do a simple program within. Now how can we make a simple program that actually we declare also a variable? Like just same applies, just do the same thing just like we did last time by you actually going into the node platform with the URL with the RPL, and then there declare a variable. Maybe the first variable I'm going to declare is x, variable x. Now the same way you treat a JavaScript is the same way you should treat a node.js. But again, in this case, the good thing with node.js is that I can end that variable x which I've declared by giving it a semicolon, or I may happen to just leave it without. Let me say this, I've not given a semicolon, and I go to the next variable, and maybe I say in this case that maybe I have another variable, maybe variable y, and for y I give a semicolon. You can give it or you may not. Then the next variable I'm going to declare, maybe variable is going to be actually variable xz, maybe that's z. So far we have the three undefined variable, or the variable that actually happen to define, but we don't have any parameters to it. We have not given it any value. We don't know whether it's going to be holding an integer or whether it's going to be holding a string. Now for this case around, let us just play around that maybe I give assumption they are going to be holding integer, whereby for x is maybe actually 2. You can terminate or not terminate, and whereby for my y is equal to actually having maybe 5, something like that. Now I would like maybe to print for me z, where z is same as having maybe y plus x. I remember doing this previously with you guys. So maybe that's it. So I have y plus z, actually y plus x, and we'll give us 7. And I remember telling you guys you can also console it. Now here I'm going to use bit kind of a string. I'm going to use a string where I will say the value of z is, that's how I give a string. Then you guys, if you are from background of JavaScript, that's good, and also you guys who are from background of Java, then that's great by you putting a plus there whenever you're joining a string with a defined variable, or the variable that you happen to define before in your program. Just like here, whereby we define the variable for a z, whereby in this case we expect the program now to tell us or to print for us 7 in the case of z, this side around, outside the double punctuation double quotes. So that's it. So if I press 7 here, if I press enter, sorry for that guys, if I happen to press enter, to tell me the value of z is 7. So guys, that's how actually you can now define your variable. I hope you can see the picture around in your program right now on the CMD. That implies by the time when you go into declaration or defining your variable, or either we're upgrading yourself to Notepad++ with Express and node.js, which I'll be seeing the real picture right from here down below. Now that's it, my friends. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't always forget, whenever you're dealing with a node.js or JavaScript here, whenever you're going to be joining a string with a defined variable, you just put a plus sign, and for it, don't make sure that for it actually you don't put it under double quotes. You get me? For it, you give it outside, and then to print for you that variable that you happen to find up here. So guys, that's how you do it in node.js. Please don't forget to subscribe to OSP. I love you guys. Don't forget to comment down there and like and share in the video. Thank you guys.